Back again. I started messing around with watercolours at 9 o'clock this morning and it's now almost 6 o'clock at night. So I've done a few videos. Anyway, I was browsing people's channels on YouTube and I found this lady called Diane Antone Studio. And I think her art's more my level. Anyway, I seen these fun sheep that she did. So I just sketched this out. Yeah, it's supposed to be sheep. Looks like clouds. And I've searched the flat high and low for a needed eraser. I must have hundreds, but I finally found this one. Now I'm going to scroll a box. So I'll have to have a good search around to look for me others. So just pull a piece off. Just take the graphite out. I've been really wanting to try me, what are they called? Quo colours that I got in a sale months ago. So I'll show you the swatches that I did. And I just thought I'd try these fun sheep out. Because surely I can't go wrong with these. Still haven't got around to doing me bird sketches. Just been messing around with watercolours. And I'm still using the paper, what's it called? It's paper with texture, art space. Do we have to go out a bit? No. The art space paper, and this is the first swatches I done of the quad, and I mean, look at the absolutely gorgeous pigments. So then I seen this other lady who does swatches and she does pebbles, so I thought I'll give it a go. Well, mine look nothing like pebbles and the size was increasing after every one I did, but you can see the colours more clearly there. So I thought I'd use them to do the sheep. So, and I found this, my little spritzer, because this big one was just splattering water everywhere. So, shall I wet I'll wet the paper first. I'll try it all different with each sheep. Right, start in the middle. I'll have to spritz me colours again. I'll show you my core colours. I got these in a sale on Jackson's months ago. There's now another sale on watercolours. And I've got open. I just really like the design of the tin as well. So there they are. And I poured them into this little makeup box here. I put them into half pans. Because I think if you just squirt it straight from the tube into your palette, you waste more paint. So you can just get out what you need in half pans. Oh, and my water's drying. I always seem to put too much water on. But I mean, it's not a work of art, is it? It's just like a fun project to do. And the lady that I mentioned, Diane Antone Studio, she does tutorials, and the artwork that she does, you can download it and then colour it in yourself. But I just thought I'd sketch it. I don't like really using other people's art. I'd prefer to do it myself. Right. So, which face? We go with the blue, it's light. Right. Oh, look at that. Gorgeous. Oh, too far out. Oh, I like the way it's bled like that. And I found this is the lightest colour. I mean, look at that one. Absolutely gorgeous. And what's that called? That's called Dioxazine Purple. And this is the Colbert Teal. I like the way it's bled out like that. Yeah, well, I'm just dabbing around, just messing about. I've got that many things on the go, I can't just concentrate on one thing. Like me sketching, me art dolls, me sewing, me sculpting, needle felting, crochet, knitting. Got too many things on the go. So I can't just concentrate on the one. Like you see these on YouTube, these lovely watercolourists. So lifelike and gorgeous, but I suppose that's all they do is paint. Oh, it hasn't gone right. That's just wet on dry now. Just add a bit of water. Have I gone over the sheep's face? I can't see that. Just take my glasses off. No, that's alright. Oh well, I don't really want to go over that. I quite like that, the bleed. So, I'm gonna do wet on dry for the sheep at the end with this quinacridone magenta. Very vibrant. I much prefer that bleed. The wet on wet. That's what I prefer. Cause this just reminds me of just colouring in like in a colouring in book. There's no real skill to it, apart from trying to stay in the lines. I might add a bit more water. Pick it up. Oh, and I can't believe it, I am managing to stay in the lines. And every time I do a watercolour painting illustration, I'm always tempted to go around the outline with a micron, just to clean the edges up. And the paintbrushes I'm using, I got in an Artful box. Well, a few boxes, and then I think I bought some extra ones. I'll show you. I've got loads. I've also got a few others as well that I bought from Colour Cave. Keep Smiling. I just like them because they've got a black barrel with a bit of red on. Quite nice. And the tip of the brush, I don't know if you can see. Do I have to stick my hand behind? Put that one in my mouth. The tip of it looks like it's stained from paint, but it's not because they're new. But I mean, they do get stained anyway, so. Right. Don't think I've done that very good. But never mind. Right. Now, I think I'm going to do Wet n Wet again. With the... Oh, look. Well, that hasn't fully dried. Dare I risk it? Yes, I do. And I mean, if it does bleed into each other, it doesn't really matter, because when you see sheep on the field, they're being sprayed a multitude of colours. And I'm sure they rub up against each other and just pass the paint on. I wonder what they use. Is it spray paint or to colour a sheep? Surely it won't be. It'll probably be a plant-based dye or something like that, because they wouldn't want to harm the sheep. So on this sheep, I think I'm just gonna drop bits of colour in to make it bleed like that, because I do like that. I think I've put a bit too much water on it, like I always do. I'm really liking textured paper. I used to just always use smooth at one point, but I just love the texture. Right, so what colour are we going for now? How about the orange? Which one is that? Just seeing if I got it in order. Right, so I'll just drop the colour in. Gorgeous. Oh, went a bit wrong there, didn't it? I say less is more, on though. Yes, that's a funky looking sheep. Oh, going out of focus. Right. I wonder if I should do one and add some salt for effect. Right, last time I opened this cupboard, all my boxes fell on the floor. Right. I wonder if you can put herbs, some mixed herbs. Would that look daft? Probably soak in and go all like muddy. Right, so I've got me. Oh, I'm running short on this. I've got me rock salt here. So, is that dry? No, it's a bit wet. So if I do this sheep here, right. Now, do I need a smaller paintbrush or not? See, now the thing with this is, I'll have to draw the ears on. Now, oh, I forgot to put the ears on. Oh, we're a doyle, I swear down. Right, how do you do ears? Just like this, isn't it? Just like a leaf shape. That'll do, won't it? Yes. And what colour do I do the ears? Well, if I leave the face white, so it'll be a multicoloured body and a white face. And I was trying to centre the sheep, but didn't have much luck with that. Right. So, they all look as if they're on a downward slope now. Right. So that's going to be even more difficult, isn't it? Trying to not get paint on the ears. So I might have to swap paint brushes to a smaller size. Well, I tell you what, the first ears turned out fine, and these ears just look super skinny. I'm on a roll now. I'll just draw them all. Right. So that's all it is. So did I say white face? Yes. Right. So where's a smaller paintbrush? Here. Right. So I'm gonna do the back one purple. I'm just thinking if I do that one purple and then that one on green, and I suppose if I come up to, I can just mix the colour to make another colour. Right, so, oh look, getting ahead of myself. I wanted to add the water, didn't I? Right. Doesn't matter if it's got that wrong, cause I want that colour anyway. Oh well, you know what? I think I'll just leave it like that as a lighter colour purple. And then I could do that one as a darker. I never check that when I'm painting. I'll have to get used to it. You know when you dip your paintbrush into the jar and there's like a water droplet here, I should really dry that because then it drips down and it wets your page even more. Never think ahead. Well, I'm going to have to add a bit of colour because ran out. And that is just from the water jar, so I'm going to have to empty that water out. I should have stuck this down. See? Not thinking ahead. Oh, too much water. You know what I could have done, what would have been so much easier? I could have used, I've got it out as well, what's it called? There, masking fluid. I could have put that where the ears were, and then I could have just peeled it off. So what I suggest you do is plan ahead. Learn by my mistakes, which are many. Right. Now I'm quite surprised I haven't gone in the ear rolls. Too much water there. Right. Well, I didn't do that one because it'll bleed into it. Right, I'll turn it upside down and do this sheep here. I'll just pause you for a second because I need to change my water. Back again. Right. I might put salt on this sheep. So I don't know if you know, you probably do, but when you put the salt on, it soaks up a bit of the watercolour, and when you leave your picture to dry, after it's dried, you just rub the salt off and it leaves these really cool effects. There, look, that drop again. And I know I haven't added the legs yet. I just wanted to leave it till after they were all painted. Right, which colour now? Have I used that green gold? No, I haven't. Oh, that's so nice. Look, the paper's drying already. Say, too much water or too little. Just no happy medium here. Look, it's darker over there. Push that colour around. Come on, sheep. Right, does that look daft? Is it too dark over there? Yes. But, I quite like their effect. Right. Dark on its shoulder and light on its body. I'm sure it's getting warmer. Oof. Right, let me see. Yeah, well, that shape looks alright. It looks more like a caterpillar with that green body. Oh, I was going to add the salt, wasn't I? It's nearly dry though. I'll just add a few pieces. Oh, add it to this one. You know what? I think I'm gonna, with it being small bodied sheep, I think I'm gonna have to use the other salt, you know, the fine salt. Right. I haven't got much of this either. I don't put salt in me cooking now. I don't use much salt, just for the art. Right. So I'll do it on this sheep, because I don't think that's going to have much an effect. Look, it hasn't even stuck. Right, let's see. Right. Water on first. Yes, I much prefer the wet on wet. Because you get better effects that way. Well, that's what I think. Uh-oh. A bit of a colour mix there. Me mind. A bit bleeding. Right, 6 colours. 2, 4. I've only used 5. Which is the colour I haven't used? It's that brownie one, isn't it? Spritzer again. Right, and we're going to dab the colours then. Oh, that looks like one dirty sheep. Oh, I just love it where it bleeds like that. But the only thing with this is, it's not getting the shape of the sheep. But I think I will go over it with a fine liner. Right, before it dries, I'll sprinkle some salt on. Right. Put that away so I don't spill it all over. Right. So, I'm going to go for a really dark purple now. Well, I can't put it there, because that's we need another light colour here. So if I get my palette out, and I'm not very good at mixing colours either, so if I mix, it'll probably go muddy. Well, how about if I use that orange but lighter? How do you pronounce it? Pyrrole orange. Yeah, I'll put it in my palette so I can... Oh, is that the wrong one? No. Right. Now I'll put some water on it to get it all watery. Right, let me see. I think what I will do is I will finish this bit off and then I'll stop the video and I'll do this in 2 parts because we're on to 34 minutes now and I'll have to wait till it dries anyway. So then on the second part I can do the face and the ears and add the legs. And then we'll see what effect that salt has added and all. Oh yeah, that orange watered down's really nice. I mean, these Qua are really expensive. That's why I don't usually buy expensive art supplies. I always wait till there's a sale on. But I've always wanted to try these. So I just waited for a sale and then got them in the sale. But I watched a video this morning of this lady, and she went in the sale on Jackson's, and she likes these handmade watercolours, and she bought a palette full of greens, full of blues and something else, and I thought, oh, they look nice, really vibrant. I'll go and see how much they are. Anyway, she bought them individually, and apparently on Jackson's, if you buy so many, you get a free tin. And it said starting from £7, and that was in the sale. And every colour I clicked onto, it was like £11. No chance. For one tube of paint. You're having a laugh, aren't you? So she must be very well off, this lady. I mean, I don't like... When I first started painting, I got, you know, the really cheap stuff. Mate and Mal or something like that. And I'm surprised that didn't put me off, because it was just... wasn't very good. Well, I mean, it is me as well. It's I'm not very good at painting, but it sort of knocked me confidence, because it was tearing up the paper and it just looked muddy, even when I was lightening it. And I mean, I just tried and tried again and got some other paints and that, and realised it was the quality of the paints. I mean, also my skill, but like using these. Right, so I've probably sent you to sleep now, because we're on 38 minutes. So I will come back in a second video to show you the rest. So that's where I'm up to so far. And I can't believe I've managed to not colour the ears. There, so some very vibrant sheep, and they're all going to have white faces. And I might, if I use that colour lighter, I could give it some rouge. Is that what you call it, that? Makeup that you put on your cheeks. Or wherever. So, yes. Johnny signing out. See you, bye.